Get your collar straightened out.
Let's do it.
Fix your hair.
All right.
Let me just
I'm good.
back it up a little
Yeah.
bit. Blow dry.
Nah.
Don't
Lights,
chew.
camera.
Don't
There.
chew.
You're beautiful, man. You're beautiful. You haven't changed a
guys.
bit.
Not a lot.
Al Jardine, welcome to Rewind Live.
Thank you.
I know
Thank
you.
Jimmy. I think you do.
Yeah.
We were in Boston together in '65.
65, 66. We were in this very building, I don't know how many times, but I'll tell you I don't know if you remember this, you probably don't, you did so many shows, but I will never forget, we did the show here, and the curtain came down, and Mike Love was stuck out front, and the kids charged the stage.
Was that here? Was it here?
That was here, and Mike was not a happy man.
It was Worcester. I remember Worcester we got charged to.
Oh, really? I don't know about that.
Yeah,
It happened
that's
here,
the
though,
one
too.
I remember, but it happened here as well.
It happened here, because that had that curtain that came down.
He got
Nobody-
stuck in front of the curtain?
Remember that? It was, oh, but you know it happened before then, Worcester, you're saying, right?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Apparently it was we were on our way to England at the time.
You were going, no, you were going to...
We're coming back?
Nope, you were going to Holland or someplace. I forget, because I went to the airport with you.
It was Aer Lingus. It was
Yeah.
Ireland.
Somewhere.
Ireland, yeah, you're right. That's right.
I remember.
And I think Carl missed the flight. Some crazy deal.
It was here. Anyway.
No kidding.
Yeah, we go back, baby.
Man.
Last time I saw you was a year ago in California at Chris and Denise's wedding. You were nice enough to show up.
Yeah. Oh, that was
And
fun.
you just finished playing the whole tour, the whole Beach Boy reunion tour.
It's like you borrowed that.
That was what a deal that was.
It's like you borrowed it.
It was a worldwide deal. I still have the same shoes on. They're about half as
From
thick
running.
now.
Yeah. Half as thick.
It was amazing shows.
Now you're out with Brian again.
Brian.
What's it like?
Great.
We were talking about some of the new material you're doing. What folks don't understand, and I just realized talking to you on the phone the other day, that every day you'll learn a new song. You renew a song. What is it?
We keep sharp that way. We like to develop some new material to keep the show alive and more interesting. We never settle on the same set every night. So whoever comes to the shows are really going to see a different version of the music in whichever city they happen to be in. So it's kind of neat. We'll settle on a set list eventually. More than likely, it's good to have a running order you begin to get familiar with. So we're constantly changing around, but it also keeps us on our toes.
How did the Jeff Beck thing come about?
I think he and Brian met at the Fantasy Camp, music camp in Las Vegas about a year ago. Oh, and prior to that, Jeff feeded Brian with a version of Surf's Up on guitar at the Music Cures event honoring Brian as Person of the Year.
That site.
Yeah, and be
it's like
3 years, probably 3 years.
2 weeks. They have.
What was the Danny Boy thing all about? What's that all about? I heard today in the rehearsal.
Jeff has this passion for discovering new music, and now he's into Irish.
But it was phenomenal, and your vocal thing that you guys did, and was just such a cool vibe. They got to release that.
Well,
it was great.
I'll have to tell him you said that.
It was great.
Yeah, we cooked up a little harmony to go with it. You know, it's pretty powerful.
Are you going to really do it on Jimmy Kimmel tomorrow night?
Yeah. It's the closing number of our show.
I know, I saw it on the set.
Actually, our
The
closing
first
number,
thing
so
I
it's
do
pretty
when I look at these sites
I thought maybe
who's this person?
well, we joined him on stage in the middle of his set
Well, or exactly.
with a version of Surf's Up,
which
is not no small event. So
Right, there you go.
we do a song, an a cappella song called Our Prayer, and it dovetails into Surf's. On the Kimmel, on the Fallon show, it's going to be Our Prayer dovetails into Danny.
Did I say Jimmy Kimmel? I meant Fallon, yeah.
And then so we got him dovetail into two different songs because he stated to us that he would prefer to do Danny Boy on Fallon, or in any TV show. He didn't want to do TV.
Right.
So this is the only way he agreed to do it because he could play Danny Boy. So he's really into this Irish mode.
Interesting. I think it's interesting that you're still a fan. I've been seeing on Facebook pictures of you with some legends, like the other day you were with one of the members of ZZ Top.
Oh, that's right.
What's that all about?
Oh.
Did they just get... Al Cooper is here?
Yeah, Al Cooper.
You just never know who's going to show up at a Beach Boy event, huh?
Yeah. Well, Billy Gibbons just happens to be a big Jeff Beck fan. So it's kind of getting us, introducing us to other realms of our musical community, because we're a pretty tight-knit group. We basically know each other and each other's music to an extent, but these kind of players haven't been dropping by frequently, but when they do, it's a pretty big deal.
What about the great Dave Marks over there?
Dave Marks, he drops by occasionally.
Hey, Dave Marks.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave, come on over here for a
Can you
minute.
drop by and take
Come on over and say hello to us.
Just say hi.
Have a seat,
Hi.
Dave.
Well, I'm on a mission right now. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
We're going to miss him. This is live TV, Dave.
Put it on pause.
David Letterman just left. David Letterman, he just blew it, right? He could have been on Letterman and Kimmel and Fallon all at once.
That's Dave Marks.
I know.
He always leaves at the wrong time.
That's what happens to him, huh?
Do you want to put it on pause?
No, well, I'll get him later. Anyway, let's just do a wrap on this. It's fine.
This is somebody just dropped this.
Food.
Oh, I know. That's our to-go box.
Yeah, what's that?
Marianne.
Is that salmon?
Marianne. Salmon, chicken, pasta. Well, for us, for the bus.
You got chicken on there?
They have to
Yeah.
drive to New Jersey after the show.
What do you mean, no?
For me, chicken sits for 2 hours, I'll never eat it. Bad.
She's got
Ask
that.
JoJo about that. She'll tell you. She's a chef, you know.
She has rules. No?
Toss it. Salmon will wait and a half and throw it
See,
out.
I'm not the only one that says that.
See? She's a chef, too. She knows.
That's all we need.
Well, I used to eat chicken the day after KFC.
That's
Day
us,
after.
though. That's us.
I-95.
Well, honey, there's salmon in there.
Here comes David.
Salmon's okay, but not the chicken.
Well, you can have some salmon in there. I'll have the chicken.
Here he comes now. Look at him.
Okay, Dave.
Hi.
Here you go. Sam,
Hey, Dave. How are you, man? Have a seat.
Thanks. What's up?
We're on TV. You're on Rewind Live right now.
Oh, yeah?
And what's very interesting is Al and I have been friends since '65. Okay, I've met everybody in the group except for Brian, which is going to happen tonight, and I never got to meet you.
Well,
So this is the first time. I love it.
There's always a first time.
How does it feel to be out doing this all over again? I mean, where have you been hiding, or have you?
I left the Beach Boys band in sometime in the mid-'60s, I guess, and went off with my own band. It was the first band to sign with A&M Records. Went over to Warner Brothers, had like a little local hit.
Sometimes did you go
And then in
online?
1969,
Stuff
I had a
lives
band called Blue
online.
Moon, which is on Liberty, and then I had another band called The
I was
Colors,
very,
which is
I
on
didn't even
Dime.
bother going into the store for the Philip Lim.
Again, just like local stuff. I toured a little bit through California. And then through the 70s, let's see, I played with various people like Leon Russell,
The Alexander.
Little people like that, nothing major. Yeah.
Dr. John.
Oh yeah.
And I tried to forget who else.
Susan and I talk about it all the
kind
time.
of
We
got
say,
into the little blues
you
club
could
scene. It's very
wear ripped
intimate
up
and very
old
much fun to play with
underpants.
combos.
Throw that over it,
like
and
blues
you're
jazz
ready.
kind of stuff. And let's see, the 80s, I took a little break to raise my daughter.
You know what? He was
And then
the last
near,
one.
I guess, the middle towards the end of. And by the way, all through the years, I would sit in with the Beach Boys here and there. They were in my area, in town, or whatever. But I started doing that more.
And the
when I was
lining
with
is
Mike
so
and
great,
Bruce and
and
Al, they would go out and join. And I would sing
Yes.
with them when they were in my city. And then in the later 90s, I joined Mike and Bruce permanently for a couple of years. We did
held my tongue, but I wanted to say
a lot of stuff in the Midwest, or actually in the Northeast, because I lived in New York. So I did a lot of stuff with Mike and Bruce.
Did you do Atlantic City? Atlantic City.
Yeah. And
What
then,
car was there?
Yeah, Al and I actually have a band that we go out with called the Surf City All Stars,
Awesome.
and then we go out and we do Beach Boys stuff with that.
Yeah.
And I'm still doing that with them. Al does it occasionally, not as much as he used to, but I actually have some dates with them coming up. We just did one in Italy a couple of weeks ago, near the end of September.
I'm getting high from smelling the
But so I was in and out.
So you've always been here anyway.
Yeah, I was never far away.
Right.
And, of course, I went to school part of the time back in the late 60s. And
Did you
just,
end up showing Al
when the 50th came up, they invited me to do that. And
What a killer experience, huh?
Oh, it was wonderful.
Did you love it?
Oh, we had a great time doing that.
I saw it. I was watching it.
There was a
Unbelievable.
photo. We have a little
Unbelievable.
joke.
And then this,
that
of course, with Brian and Al,
from a
which
few
is
years
just
ago.
back,
Al
just like,
was really teasing his hair
that's like
up.
a dream for me.
And
Are you
so I
still
used
a fan?
to say, I used to
Oh,
call
I
it
am,
Liz,
definitely.
because it looked like
So it's still good for
I'm
you.
a fan of Jeff and Brian.
And so there
But
was
I'm talking about the whole thing.
photo
You're still a
of this
music
woman
fan.
Yeah.
Do you get a little wild one? I mean, like,
Musician,
is on one of any of the tours that you've been doing recently, anybody come backstage to you and you went, wow, I can't believe that person's here. Oh, it's cool to meet that person. Is there anybody like that?
All through our careers, we got to meet everybody, and I've always been starstruck.
I said, look.
I just love them all. I idolize anybody who does anything good in music, and I just admire them all, and I'm a fan.
I'll give you my autograph later, then, okay?
I would appreciate that. Would that be good on eBay?
Yeah, maybe you might get 20 cents.
Because after the tour,
with shipping and handling, you could probably get an extra couple of dollars.
Well, I can use a couple dollars.
Dave, it's awesome to be with you, man. I appreciate it. Nice meeting you.
Appreciate it. Thanks
all right. That's it. I'm Jimmy J. This is Rewind Live.